So, I wanted to take out a few zombies with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the 3 stories I wanted to cover in this video include Sony being more prepared than Xbox for next gen, according to a developer, more signs pointing to God of War Ragnarok releasing in 2022, and an open world zombie MMO game could be making its way to the PlayStation 5. First, let me know if you're more excited for God of War Ragnarok or Horizon 2 Forbidden West. Both are big Sony titles intended to release this year, and we'll talk about God of War's release date in this video, but for this question, just let me know which you're more excited for. So comment below, are you more excited for God of War Ragnarok or Horizon 2 Forbidden West? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the open world zombie MMO game coming to the PlayStation 5. So, this story isn't specific to the PlayStation 5, but I wanted to cover it because I like zombie games a lot, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. I didn't give this game much attention until I heard it was possibly coming to the PlayStation 5, and that game is The Day Before. The game's description states, The Day Before is an open world MMO survival set in a deadly post-pandemic America, overrun by flesh-hungry infected and survivors killing each other for food, weapons, and cars. You wake up alone in a world you no longer remember, setting out to find answers and the resources to survive. So you guys already know I'm not the biggest fan of MMO games, but I'm a sucker for zombie games, and that's why this basically caught my interest. It gives off this The Division / Last of Us vibes when you watch the gameplay. It did for me anyway, and in terms of it coming to the PlayStation 5, reading from PlayStation Universe, speaking during an interview with Gaming Bolt, Ed and Asin Gotovstev, hopefully I said that correctly, the co-founders of Fnastic, touched base on a possible console version of The Day Before, and it sounds like something is in the pipeline. We will not be able to port the game to your NES, but we are considering the next-gen consoles, the pair replied. Wait for a special announcement. So, there you have it. We could be hearing an announcement for this game making its way possibly to the PlayStation 5, and from what I've seen so far, it has caught my interest. Now, diving into the second story of the video, God of War Ragnarok 2022. So for a good chunk of people out there, they never expected God of War Ragnarok to come out this year. I had hope it was coming out in 2021 earlier on, but slowly with more and more silence, it didn't seem like God of War Ragnarok was a 2021 game. It felt like a delay was definitely coming. I've seen a small amount of people say, why would you think it's coming out in 2021 anyway? Sony didn't confirm that, and to that I say they did. At the end of the God of War Ragnarok trailer, there's 2021 text, and the reply to this is that this just means more news. More news is coming out in 2021. And from my end, no, we're not playing this guessing game. You put a release year on your trailer with no other text that indicates a release. If they wanted to say more news is coming in 2021, they could have just added more to come in 2021. Games have done that many times in their trailers in the past. So yes, Sony did confirm the year through that trailer and have been quiet since. Last time we covered the delay topic for God of War Ragnarok, industry insider and journalist Jason Schreier said, I've got a nice shiny bridge to sell anyone who thinks God of War is coming out this year. Basically saying the game is not coming out this year. It's been almost a month since that tweet. Has anything changed? Well, recently Gotham Knights was delayed to 2022, and Jason posted this delay on his Twitter timeline with the caption, 2021 will be a good year to catch up on your backlog. A user on Twitter replied with, at least the next God of War is coming in 2021, right? And Jason replied to that with simply just LOL. So there you have it. Once again, it seems like this game is going to be delayed, and I think Sony really just needs to come out and confirm that to the public. But you guys let me know if you still think God of War Ragnarok is a 2021 game, or at this point, do you think it's a 2022 game? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the final story of the video, Sony was more ready for next gen than Xbox. Reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, Remedy Entertainment's Thomas Puha has said that he feels Sony was a bit more prepared for next gen than Microsoft was. Speaking to IGN, Puha appreciated both consoles but said that Sony's development software and tools were pretty stable right from the beginning, whereas Microsoft made a number of changes that initially posed problems and made it harder to get a grip on development for the Xbox Series X/S. Sony stuck with what worked. Their development software and tools were pretty stable and good pretty early on. Puha said Microsoft opted to change a lot of things which in the long run are probably good, but of course it was just a bigger hurdle for us devs early on because we had to rewrite a bunch of different things to take advantage of specific features. So this conversation has been going on back and forth in the community, the discussion of tools on the Xbox side being the issue of some performance problems on multi-platform games. On this channel, we've talked about this before, and I've said that this makes sense. Microsoft has changed their development setup because they want to push games to multiple platforms as opposed to Sony, who upgraded their PS4 toolset, which made things easier for developers since they were mostly already used to it when it came to the PlayStation 5. But I do agree, if Microsoft wanted to change development tools, maybe they should have put developers on it earlier on. But of course, I haven't managed launching a new console and know about what that takes. On the other side of this, however, Puha did comment on the Xbox Series S, taking some shots, saying it's no different from the previous generation where the system with the lowest specs does end up dictating a few of the things you're going to do because you're going to have to run on that system. The more hardware you have, the more you have to ultimately compromise a little bit when you are a smaller studio like us, when you just can't spend as much time making sure all these platforms are super good. So here it sounds pretty much like he's saying the Xbox Series S limits their development considering its weaker hardware, but you guys let me know if you think the Xbox Series S is holding back next gen at this point or not. Let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "Bring on Forbidden West." Obviously, this relates to God of War Ragnarok probably being pushed out to 2022, and Horizon Forbidden West has been mentioned again and again to be a 2021 game by Sony. So it seems like this is the game that's coming out this year. And if you're excited for it, destroy the comment section with "Bring on Forbidden West," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.